The impact of B2B influencer marketing. Hi there, I'm Alex from goso.io, and today's video is just going to be talking to you about the impact of B2B influencer marketing, or just influencer marketing in general, and how it can improve your business. One of the most valuable forms of currency is trust. This is especially true in today's environment of B2B marketing. Now, the thing with trust is it's got to be earned just like real money. And essentially, like, as you know, in any human relationship you've ever had in your life, there are grave consequences in trying to counterfeit trust. It must be earned naturally via genuine communication and benefits for both of the people. With your friends, you offer something. You're an interested person, you offer something, and they offer you something. That's why there are these relationships. It's exactly the same in the business and marketing world. We know that implementing best answer content actually builds long-term trust. Now let's take a look at the ways that influencer marketing actually provides you with dramatic boosts and changes the perception of how your audience actually see you in a more positive light. They identify with you as being a much more credible source. When working to develop genuine customer trust, shortcuts cannot be taken. But this does not mean that you can't find ways to adapt and still find a simple route. Now, just be sure that you are on the right path. You can greatly expedite your journey to success when you have the right influencer walking beside you. Co-opting trust and coordinating content. Influencer marketing has been defined as the practice of engaging internal and industry experts with active networks in order to achieve measurable business goals. The primary goal, however, has to be building trust. It must be the guiding imperative to any business who sets out on an influencer strategy. But there are sometimes objectives within the influencer marketing space that can feel ambiguous. Brands are always looking to gain reach and visibility through their target audience. However, it is actually about more than just getting in front of your target audience. It's also about how your business's association with an influencer is perceived. You need your message delivered by trusted voices who are credible and have expertise. This is of paramount importance during a time where the audiences are growing more and more skeptical of advertisers and marketers and their techniques. When choosing your influence, the strongest ones will always have already developed and established a trusting long-term relationship with their loyal audience. The influencer in question of collaborating with you should be able to speak persuasively with their audience, as well as have a strong knowledge of the areas of your field and your business. They should also have already developed a very sound reputation within the niche and within their audience, to the point that everything they say resonates with their audience. Now, this level of credibility cannot be matched. Data research actually suggests that B2B buyers trust more in the influencers themselves than the businesses they are promoting. And why is that? Because people trust people more than they would trust a corporation or a business. In other words, the reason is relatability. People like to see people and relate to people who, have something in common with them, similarities with them. Someone like me is what they're saying. Someone like me is what they want to see on the screen. So, in essence, the wrong relationship with an influencer can be detrimental for your company. If you don't use this strategy correctly, you can actually diminish trust between you and your audience. And people will take everything you say with a pinch of salt, and it's not what you want. So let's go into what you should avoid when approaching the influencer marketing strategy. Never, and I mean never, prioritize numbers and quantity over quality. Now, what do I mean by that exactly? Now, this is one of the biggest pitfalls in B2B influencer marketing implementation. Now, don't just assume that because someone in your niche has a huge following that you should be partnering with them. According to the Influencer Marketing Benchmark report, higher followings equals lower returns for your company. Smaller influencers are much more capable in actually creating more tight-knit bonds and a community feeling between them and their audience. In essence, what I'm trying to say is sometimes working with the smaller influencer has many more benefits than working with the larger. And you must look past popularity when choosing the influencer to collaborate on your project. And finally, to end the video, let's talk just a little bit about mutually beneficial relationships between your company and the influencer themselves. While working to gain reach and visibility for your brand, influencers must be made to feel that their effort is appreciated and worthwhile. So we're talking about Wonga. Financial compensation makes sense here, no? However, the most advantageous implementation of this strategy is when both parties feel something more than just the financial benefits and recuperation between each other. If the influencer believes in your project and your product, you can form a long-term relationship working with this person, and the benefits will be non-stop for both of you. So thank you for watching. That was just a short video on why you should be working with influencers, the benefits and the disadvantages and whatnot, and just a little bit of information for you there. Be sure to go through to goso.io if you've got any other questions. Remember to comment, remember to subscribe and like. I've been Alex. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers for now.